Hi, my name is D'Angelo Thomas, and tonight I would like to talk to you about a financial term called diversification. What is diversification? Well, the old cliche goes, you should never put all your eggs in one basket. So, let's make this story about eggs. So say for example you have a basket of eggs, and you want to get from point A to point B. So on a hot summer day, you walk from the market with your eggs to home, but the, you have sweaty hands and the eggs fall out of your hands. So you lose all your eggs. The next day, what you're going to do? You're going to divide the eggs, a half dozen in one hand, a half dozen in another hand, so you have two bags. So you're going from the market to home, and you trip in a pothole. So then again, all your eggs are on the floor, both hands. What are you going to do the third day? The third day, you get a group of friends and divide the eggs equally among all of them. Maybe you get 6 friends, they have 2 hands each. So they can go from the market to the store where virtually nothing will happen to all of the eggs. But what happens? An earthquake happens. And then all the eggs are still broken. So what do you do the next day? Well, you can sew on this. You can split up the eggs equally amongst all your friends, because earthquakes aren't common. So the event that all the eggs will break 2 days in a row because of an earthquake will be unlikely. Maybe 1 or 2 eggs might fall prey to sweaty hands or a pothole, but surely most of your eggs will make it from the market to home. In essence, this is what diversification is all about. But the earthquake is what we would consider systematic risk. Systematic risk is risk that cannot be diversified away. It can't be mitigated away. Certain events happen that we just can't prevent. But for the most part, you can diversify away a lot of market risk or unsystematic risk. So, for example, let's introduce a new term. Eggs are interesting, but I think stocks will be more interesting. Let's talk about the different types of stocks. For example, if you have an oil company stock, you probably want to put another type of stock in your portfolio. You won't want to put ExxonMobil with BP, because those are 2 stocks that are highly correlated. Correlated means that they are positively correlated, is what they call in finance. That means that the 2 stocks will move basically the same way. The same fluctuations shall occur in both BP and your other oil stock, maybe ExxonMobil. So you probably want to get 2 stocks that are not highly correlated, like maybe an oil stock and then maybe a retail store stock. Because the same factors that might affect the oil stock is not going to necessarily affect the retail store stock. So that way you can diversify. I hope you've enjoyed this small presentation about what diversification is. Thank you very much. Have a good night.